I am impelled to express my amusement over the primitive nature of this supposedly complex method of electronic and digital protection against hostile intruders, one which I had previously assumed to be ahead of both quality and time, in comparison to other kinds of electronic protective methods located upon the astronomical body which we inhabit.
I wish to inform you that time is of the essence. Please act with undue haste.
My impatience has reached its zenith. Have you acquired control over the device used for determining the shape, presence, and location of objects which currently orbits over the area in which we are located?
Most assuredly.
I must inquire if you are truly confident that the whereabouts of the person marked for elimination is present and within range of vision.
You need not torment yourself with apprehension. Verily, the female person you have mentioned is physically present in our area of operations.
Very well, you may proceed.
I am looking forward to the conclusion of the formal examination that is currently underway.
The solid barrier which prevents passage into the area. Your juvenile mischief does not amuse me, Somber. Let this be a warning for you, so that you refrain from exercising shenanigans and your lack of disciplined conduct.
The heavily armored structures consisting of high-caliber weaponry have ceased operating.
I announce that I have achieved the suitable vantage point for my purposes of long distance and secretive marksmanship. Please divulge the particular moment in time in which the female person designated for assassination shall arrive.
The aforementioned person is entering the area at this very moment.
Administrative head of this region's high-profile department, Volskaya, I would like to address the recently produced technological integrations constructed for the purpose of altering the relative rapidity, direction, and accuracy of projectiles and complex mechanisms. It is this complex technology that will facilitate a significant change in our pursuit of rendering the diabolical automatons, for which we harbor extreme aversion, ineffective and beyond repair through destruction.
Would you be so kind as to declare earnestly that our ongoing operations and procedures will achieve completion at the time on which was agreed beforehand? Regrettably, the facility which exists for the sole purpose of manufacturing diabolical automatons shall strive to bring ruin and disaster to our doorstep, without the slightest concern on whether or not we are duly prepared to compete against such hostility. Lo and behold, after a period of 10 years, our foremost mechanical figures capable of locomotion. It is highly expected, if not guaranteed, that the construction of these automated machines will ensure the time hereafter as prosperous and worthwhile to Russia indeed.
Merely, by a small degree, to a position that is unobstructed and within my desired area in which I have determined the position of my long-range weapons marker for correct and precise impact of discharged projectiles.
Fair Madam Volskaya, the time has come to depart this area immediately.
I am overwhelmed with astonishment. There are some with the appropriate linguistic understanding who will be able to discover that the meaning behind my stance on this unexpected turn of events was in fact conveyed by means of the language which is spoken in a certain European country distinguished by its reputation of baking long, narrow loaf of bread, and seducing the female members of the Homo sapiens by uttering the name of a dish which consists of beaten eggs and cheese.
I insist that you maintain firm vigil over the hostile area in which you have been tasked to perform the murder of a high-profile executive whose allegiance is dedicated to a rival organization, producer of women whose spouse is deceased. I shall henceforth seize control over the task which you have humiliatingly failed to execute, and engage the persons for whom I foster harmful designs myself, with the sole intention of depriving them of biological functions by force, and ultimately consign the aforementioned high-profile operative to a fatal end.